Dude. Noble Coffee Roasting Company. This is the Decaf Ethiopian Sidama. And this is now, I think, the second decaf coffee that I've reviewed. The first one was from Ceremony and it was absolutely fantastic, and this one may have even surpassed it. Not really super complex, but had a delicious caramel flavor, really full-bodied, and it was incredibly forgiving across brew methods. So I really fell in love with this coffee, and I'll show you right now what the beans look like. So there are the beans. Let's see how it looks on the camera. Okay, you can see them. They're darkish, but not too dark. I'd say upper medium spectrum. They smell delicious still. It's probably about a month old now. Off roast. Flavors according to the roaster: nougat, dried cherry, and nutmeg. This is from the Sidama Zone in Ethiopia, and the variety is of Heirloom Indigenous. Naturally processed, so that means it's sun-dried on raised beds. And the producer is Sidama Coffee Farmers Co-op. This bag now of beans is probably about a month old, which shows how behind I am with my reviews, but still just as delicious as the day I received it in the mail, which was, I think, 2 days post-roast. I think that this is really a brilliant option for drip methods, immersion methods. It has the right flavor profile that I think it meshes well with just about everything. I think it doesn't have too much acidity. I did pick up a little bit of cherry that they describe when I was brewing with the Kalita Wave, but for the most part, this was just a straight up caramel taste for me. So the aroma, whole bean aroma, I would say is kind of reminiscent of dropping coffee beans on the floor. No, it's got, and I hope I'm not smelling the lid here. I don't think I am, because I smelled this before, but it's almost, it's a slight burnt rubber smell to it, but also I pick up a little cherry, maybe a little bit of that milk chocolate. The brewed aroma, I would say, was more along the lines of cinnamon. Picked up a little bit of root beer actually when I was brewing with the Hario V60. And as far as the flavor went, the flavor of the coffee once it was brewed, I tasted a little bit of licorice actually. The one time that I think I botched the brew, so I over-extracted. So once I went coarser with the Kalita Wave and even the Hario V60, everything was pretty smooth sailing. I don't think I had a bad cup of coffee from this bag after slightly messing up maybe the first one. So really a forgiving coffee here from Noble. And you can get it directly on their website or through Mista Box. That's how I got it. Or if you're just nearby in Ashland, Oregon, definitely check this place out. I think it's really cool that a small city like Ashland hosts two awesome, maybe even more, coffee roasters. So definitely check these guys out. If you want an option for, even if you don't drink really if you don't like decaf coffee, I think it has a purpose. I don't like to be consuming caffeine at night, but I do like to drink coffee all throughout the day, so this gives me an option to do so, just as any decaf coffee would. Of course, you're going to need to up your dose if you want to use this for, say, perking yourself up in the morning, but this is really more of a coffee to be enjoyed and less of a coffee to kick your ass with caffeine. So there you have it. Anyway, if you'd like this review, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Let me know what your thoughts are on Noble Coffee Roasting if you've tried them. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I do coffee reviews like this all the time. Thanks.